This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code SableZard. This video is also sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name SableZard to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's SableZard TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're playing with the first place winning list of the Stuttgart Regionals that actually happened last weekend. It's going to be SableZard up on the menu today. A very cool list with the TM Devolutions, double turbos, Mirage Gate. It's gonna be good. Big shout out to Christian Fontenot from Denmark, winning the entire event. 982 players. I also participated at the tournament and actually went 5-3-1. So I think one win short from day 2, which is still alright because I still got top 256, getting me another 30 championship points for the road to the World Championships. And I think I'm only like 78 championship points away from getting my invite, so I'm not too worried about it in the slightest. I had a lot of fun and met a lot of friendly opponents, which is good. You can check out the vlog in the description down below. With that being said, we're going to be checking out the Radiant Charizard Sableye Cramorant Lost Box variant. So we have, of course, here the Radiant Charizard being able to slap 250 for 1 energy if the opponent has taken 4 prize cards, or for 2 energy if the opponent has taken 3, etc. So for every prize card the opponent has taken 1 card of energy less. Very strong attacker, efficient attacker, and you can recover it quite easily with the means of Klara. There's even PAL to get some Klaras back, so we have a lot of supply on the Zard. There's Cramorant as your early lead to slap 110, and we just get a lot of cards in the Lost Zone with Flower Selecting on top of Colress's Experiment, and that's going to be the main way you can get the cards in the Lost Zone. Vacuum can also help out a little bit with that, and also can knock off some Bravery Charms here and there. There's Sableye for the mid to late game, sprinkle around some damage. You have Jirachi for Yoga Loop protection, as well as Sableye Mirror Match protection, and there's Spiritomb for the Mew V Max matchup, because Mew V Max refuses to die, and that's what it is. We have Mirage Gate and Double Turbo on top of Raihan in the list, because this helps out to attack with Radiant Charizard a little bit easier than before, and helps out against early Iron Hand threats, which is very, very bad against a deck like that. So we're gonna be checking out this big list from the Stuttgart Regionals. Big shout out again to Christian Fontenot, and we're gonna see if we have a lot of ways we can showcase this deck in action. As mentioned, it is a Lost Zone box deck, so the main thing you want is Comfey and Colress's Experiment. If you have that, everything goes smoothly, because Radiant Charizard is just that good. If you're up against big HP Pokemon, think about Gardevoir, think about, I would say, Charizard EX. You have the TM Devolution, which allows you to devolve all of the opponent's Pokemon and put the higher stage back in their hand, which will cripple them and leave their board useless. Definitely combined with a Roxanne. I always love doing that, because most of these Pokemon will be evolved with Rare Candy and stuff, which is hilarious. Okay, let's see how we go. We're starting off with the Comfey. We have access to Battle VIP Pass. This is a reasonable hand. No supporter in it. Also, you don't rely on the Radiant Greninja. And looks like we're up against Charizard EX, which was the most popular deck over at the Stuttgart Regionals. So let's see if we can showcase the success of the lists if we just try and evolve all of these low HP Pokemon with the TM Devolution. So we spit, KO something, then we sprinkle around on multiple Pokemon and then devolve them. That's the strategy here. Okay, we have Escape Rope, Switch Cards, all the good stuff. Even a low HP Pokemon on the opponent's side of the field in the means of Mew. The list is not running Echoing Horn, but still it's nice to see a baby Mew as an additional way for another prize card. Okay, 1 Charmander. Mysterious Tail, hopefully no VIP Pass. Just take your rare candy. Oh, I jinxed myself, didn't I? Okay, sure. Do all your VIP Pass shenanigans. Let's see if they can. They're probably gonna get the Rotom out, right? I would expect the Rotom V to draw some cards, and maybe they 2-row that away mid to late game. We'll figure it out together, folks. Also, Charizard attacking instantly by turn 2 is very scary. Maybe they're debating on getting out Rotom. Maybe Rotom is prized. Maybe they go for Pidgey Charmander. Maybe they get the Manaphy out already because they expect a very turbo Comfey list, but we'll figure it out. Okay, no Rotom. A bunch of low HP threats. Love to see it. The only thing that is missing out right now is a Colress experiment. We do have VIP Pass, so we can get 2 Comfeys out, I suppose. Colress, well, thank you for the top deck. So I will get out, yeah, these 2, right? Comfey and Cramorant. Charizard is in the list. Also, Spiritomb could have hold down the Rotom draw as well. Also good against control, I suppose. Okay, Jirachi, Radiant Charizard is in there. Need to check out the TM Devolutions in this situation. 2 of them in there. Okay. And 3 Colress. So all we need to do here is get these out. We're going to be attacking with Cramorant, so I would love to get as many Comfeys circling around as possible, so I'll take these. There's also 1 Cramorant prize, by the way, so we will need to use Hisuian Heavy Ball or the Super Rod in hand to make sure we can go places. First of all, Colress experiment. What do we get? Colress? Peach Court? Peach Court is not bad. And the double turbo energy to attack a little bit earlier with... But Beach Court also works for them. That means they have a free Mew. Unless we eat up the Mew. But the Mew can get knocked out later. So I probably would use Escape Rope. Escape Rope, 1, 2, 3. 3 switch outs, that's great. Beach Court. I'll save the double turbo, I suppose. That's actually not too shabby as. Yeah, I'll save these. Okay, with that being said, we will Escape Rope. Let's see what they decide to sacrifice here. Probably gonna be a Charmander, right? And they're gonna try and set up Pidgeot with Rare Candy. The other one also with Rare Candy. We can switch card this one and Beach Card, and that means we have a lot of cards in the Lost Zone on the very first turn of the game. Okay, Comfey number 2. Actually, did I forget to use my Comfey? I think so. Anyhow, Radiant Charizard. I think I forgot to use my Comfey here. If I calculated here, 3. Yeah, exactly. Not that it matters because we do have Beach Card, but still, switch card. I could have gotten further. Yeah, that's my bad. It's my bad. I could have gotten more cards in the Lost Zone. What am I doing? Vacuum or Klara? Vacuum or Klara? Klara getting back some Sableye or getting more cards in the Lost Zone. Palpad is also gone, so I think I'll save the Klara here. Not too bad. We can Beach Court. Yeah, I actually should have gotten 1 more card in the Lost Zone. It is my bad, but we will get an additional 1 in there. We will just retreat into the Cram. It's a little mistake by my part, so I will vacuum away the Beach Court right there. Let's get that Manaphy out of there. I'm currently sitting at 6 in the Lost Zone is actually not bad. Definitely considering that we can just attach a turn of the turn here. Probably not gonna slam with Zard with the DTE. I'm just gonna try and spit with Cramorant, then sprinkle some Sableye shenanigans, and then devolve everything. So this is actually not too bad. Let's go with the spit, take a prize card, and just call it a day. Alright. Let's go. Okay. So another Cramorant. A super great top deck, meaning we can actually slap some damage up on the field. Then we need to get out a lot of evolution, actually a lot of Pokemon here, because we can spread all the damage around and then devolve. We need to be afraid of Turo as well. Okay. Sitting at 6 cards in the Lost Zone. That's not bad. Comfey Colress is 10 cards in the Lost Zone, so we can actually Sableye turn 2, which is great. It is good. Unless there's a lot of switch outs prized. If that's happening, we can also just attack with Cramorant, because now sprinkling around damage here. They have Pidgeot, so that's great. The more Pokemon they evolve with Rare Candy, the better it is. Because that will mean we can easily devolve them, and they will have no way to get back into them. Counter Catcher. Getting rid of the Comfey with the energy, very annoying. And an Iono on top of that. Well, all Colress going down the drain, but maybe we can get some switch outs, right? Switch outs? Raihan? Okay. Maybe they don't have a switch out. Well, they have Pidgeot, right? They have Pidgeot. We have the Raihan, which we are not able to use because we actually have no basic energies in our discard pile. They're gonna use Pidgeot. They're probably going to get Candyzard here, right? I'm expecting Charizard to pop Ante. Hello? For Sealstone? Okay. Ante is a target which we can get 2 prize cards for if we attack with Radzard Countercatcher. So that's a welcome addition, I suppose. We can also sprinkle like 3 damage counters on the Pidgeot and then KO it with Radzard as well. To 250 on the Pidgeot. But the continuous spam of the Ionos will be kind of scary. 2 candies are used already. If we can like devolve currently, they need to find more candies. Okay, they're gonna swing with the Ante, which actually is a great strategy. We will need to find a rope here because I really don't like hitting into this Ante. It's like a zero operation. We can attack with Zard at one point, but not right now. But slapping like 10 damage with Cramorant, then sprinkling it gets us 2 prize cards again. Then we can sprinkle Mew and then together with the Pidgeot EX. But they can always Turo, which is the scariest part about all of this. Okay, maybe we get an energy, then we can retreat. But we know that Colress is on the bottom of the deck, which is annoying. Okay, our turn. More switch cards. Let's go. We have all the switch cards in the world. Pokegear or Sableye. It's gonna have to be Pokegear. We have Klaros enough, but we need to get as many cards. We have Sableye already in hand, so there's that. Switch card here. Let's go. Colress. Well, that was a waste. A waste of my Lost Zone burn there. Colress. Okay, TM Devolution, definitely. Roxanne. Oh, they are all great cards, but the Roxanne is not that useful, I suppose. Countercatcher is probably better. Currently sitting at 8 cards in the Lost Zone. There will be 10. That means we can start using these powerful cards. Yeah, Countercatcher is great. Forces them to burn another energy. Sure. Let's take these. We can then Pokegear for Klara. Let's go. Let's get with this. TM Devolution, very, very strong. So we will go with this. And then we will... There's like currently sitting at 7, and that's a PG of 5, right? Yeah, currently. Let's go. Lost Mine. We will put 5 here, but that only gives us 5 there. Okay, we cannot devolve everything, right? This one can take 2 prize cards on, so maybe getting rid of this Baby Mew is not bad. Devolving this guy. We will devolve him at one point, right? This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, it's gonna have to be Raihan, TM Devolution, and devolve both of these, so we're done shenanigans. They can use Turo right now. If they have the Turo, and they're still stuck, we can Countercatcher. Maybe we should have Countercatcher the Radiant Charizard. Oh, another weak HP Pokemon. Popping up right now. Arven, so no disrupting the hand. Great. Great, great, great. Maybe we wait. They have Super Rod and Defiance Band. Okay. We can also sprinkle Charmander first and devolve the rest later. 60-60. That just... This indicates like the 60 Charmander and 60 Mew just invites me over to knock them out, right? There's just no other way. We can devolve for 2 prize cards. We definitely need to KO Charmander and the Mew, but then we're a little bit Iono weak. But on the other hand, we still have Radzard. We can maybe trap Trap this Radiant Zard. I don't know if trapping that, but we will not draw. Yeah, with Iono it doesn't matter because they go to the bottom of the deck. They are not playing Judge. Currently sitting at 10 cards in the Lost Zone. 2 stadiums. Actually, all my stadiums are in there. I don't know if they have like a counter stadium or anything, but we'll figure it out. We have to find Klara. I know we have 2 of them. Zard needs to eat up Entei, and now Sableye needs to eat up these 2, and then we need to devolve, right? Right. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, our double turbo is gone. Unfortunately, we can evolve these 2 so they cannot like Pidgeot. Flower selecting. Yeah, this is an easy choice. It's gonna have to be Pokegear. Klara. Yeah, definitely the Klara here. Klara. Sableye. This one. We got another Comfey out, I suppose. Couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt. Here we go. Sableye. Attachment. Switch Cart. Sableye. Comfey. Could devolve already, but I'll wait. I'll just tackle these currently. Can trap this guy. Nah, I can. Maybe. They probably 1, 2, 3, 4 energies. And they're forced to actually. You can also use this to attack with Radzard. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Lost Mine, I guess. Lost Mine. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Yeah, Lost Mine, such a crazy attack. Let's go. 1, 2. Okay, they can Iono this hand. I wouldn't mind. This hand is actually not good. What I need is currently sitting in the discard pile. Only the DTE. I would love to find like. There's another Charmander. They're trying to establish them. Could take 2 prize cards on Charizard and Pidgeot, and then we can counter catcher the Entei with the Radzard. That's the idea behind this. I don't know. So our technical devolution shenanigans is gone, but maybe we find Radzard or Colress. Klara. Should we do it again with Klara? We only need to take 3 prize cards, so I wouldn't mind. We can Klara Sableye once more and see how we go from there. Or we Comfey first. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities here. We could also spit, then Sableye once more, and then devolve. Because they still need to take 4 prize cards. The Pidgeot is kind of annoying though, because at one point they can 2-row, which is annoying, but we only need to take 3 prize cards, so they cannot like 2-row everything. Yeah, this Ionos feels super sour, because we do have the Klara, so we can definitely respond. But our hand was pretty good. How many Ionos did they already burn too? Maybe they played Pal Path. The Pidgeot always gets out something from the deck, which is the most annoying part about this. And the Entei keeps on rocking the scene with its burning Rondo. So what we could do is we attack with Cramorant, we attack with Sableye, and then we devolve. That's 3 attacks. They need to take 4 prize cards. So, no, that cannot work because at one point we will not get there. Radiant Charizard will need to do its thing. I wonder where we're gonna be getting here. I probably would prefer just Sableying the Charmander here. Radiant Charizard, that's very, very good. Flower selecting. Mirage Gate. Holy moly. We could technically insta-respond with Mirage Gate. They have taken 3 prize cards, right? 1, 2, 3. If we Mirage Gate, we can actually knock out this Entei. But then we need to find our TM Devolution. They will Iono us to 1, which is very, very scary. Huh. Okay. This is kind of tricky, right? So we need to use Klara here, unfortunately. We can knock out Entei, but then we need to find TM Devolution. And our deck is still pretty thick. Klara, getting the Sableye once again. They will probably Iono that. They cannot Iono and... They cannot Iono and Boss at the same time unless they play Counter Catcher, which they do, which is very scary. Counter Catcher already in the Stuttgart PAL. That's great. Okay. Sableye time. Attachment here. I don't want to slap down my Radiant Charizard quite yet. But I guess all our Klaras are down the drain, right? Our Klaras, we cannot slap down Radiant Charizard quite yet. We need to use Mirage Gate safely. Fire Energy, Psychic Energy. Sure. Fire here, Psychic there. We retreat. Go for the Sableye. We could super out this back and then see what we get from the shenanigans. Okay, it's gonna be Lost Mine. 1, 2, and then the rest. I could put the rest here. 250. Let's see here. 250 with the Radiant Charizard, putting us down like this, and then the rest here. Sprinkle Party, let's go. Pokégear, very fantastic prize card, but I expect to get Iono to 2, so maybe slapping down the Zard here would have been better. But I don't have any Klaras anymore, so there's that. They need to still take 3 prize cards. For all we know, from 3, they take a KO, we sprinkle. They take a KO, we sprinkle. Yeah, sure. We have Super Rod. Sableye could return. Our Palpad is unfortunately down the drain. The only thing we need is like, this has an energy. If we have technical devolution, we win. Technical machine devolution is the answer, or finding fire energy. I don't even know if they have like an additional Iono, because most of these Zard lists are playing 2 and some Colress experiment, but they could play a third one. Yeah, there's an Arven. There's an Arven. Let's go. I will Pokégear, try to find either Raihan or Colress experiment. They have multiple winouts now. Multiple winouts have been put on display. Okay. This Entei can get us 2 prize cards. The Devolve shenanigans can get us 2 prize cards. But every Pokemon that attacks currently is knocked out by Radiant Charizard. So, whatever. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't slap down Radiant Charizard currently, because they would actually just knock it out. And then we need to find TM Devolution. And maybe they're playing Tool Jammer. And things could go wrong horribly. Tool Jammer! Why are they always having everything that I say? So, and also I did get rid of all my vacuums, which a path as well. Oof. Yo, all my stadiums are gone. That's crazy! Okay, 1 vacuum here. Are all my vacuums gone? Yeah, 1 in this card. I don't have an answer for this path currently. Eek. Yeah, but Zard is not in the active. That's kind of scary for them. Okay, so with that being said, we need to find Devolution shenanigans. Alright. Tool Jammer. As long as Pokemon is in the active spot. It's not in the active spot, I'm sorry. You did something wrong there. Counter Catcher, Hisuian Heavy Ball. Counter Catcher, let's go. We could still attach to the Comfey. I think TM Devolution is our win out, so I will just attach here. I will retreat. I will use another flower selecting before using Pokégear for our max out. Escape rope, sure, I'll take it. And now we Pokégear. Colress, okay. Need to find a TM Devolution. Where are you at? TM Devolution? Yes, perfect. Even had like more outs, but that's alright. It's time to showcase why this card is ridiculously overpowered. Okay, TM Devolution. Devolve my opponent's Pokemon. Charizard, explosion. Wah, Pidgeot, explosion. And they're knocked out. So that's how the Lost Box deck is able to win against big HP Pokemon. Most importantly, that use rare candy. Because if they put the highest stage back in hand, they lose. Cool that I was able to explain that in this video. We're going to be playing an additional match because that was up against Charizard AX, and that's actually pretty hard. And that sometimes could go down to a tie. I think at that point they should have put the Tool Jammer. Actually, they retreated the Entei and attack with the Charizard there. But on the other hand, they did slap down Path, which means that like I could not attack with Charizard, Radiant Charizard anymore. All my Stadium outs and vacuums were all gone, so there's that. Come on, let's see who wants to be facing up against this first place SableZard deck. Very big brain deck, to be honest, because everything needs to be like accounted for. Like if you burn your PAL pad on both Klaras, you have to be careful that you don't slap down Charizard proactively, so otherwise they can knock it out. You can never get it back, although there was still the option of Super Rod, which was also in hand, but then need to find it again. Tricky. Okay, let's see. You want to go first? Yes. Let's see what the opponent is rocking. And oof, not good, folks, not good. We start here with a Cram. Starting with a Cram is not good. Although we do have Artisan, Fog Crystal, Attachment, Retreat, so we can actually get at least a card in the Lost Zone. It looks like Lost Tina should be an okay matchup, but I'm always afraid of Roxanne. We do get that mulligan. We can devolve, but we're not gonna be doing that in this matchup. Lost Tina, 2 mulligans. Yes, VIP pass. I would have drawn the VIP pass regardless, but it's still nice to have it. Okay, it is my turn. We can slap down, let's go, Comfey. We will go for Fog Crystal as the energy to retreat, right? Right. We will check what is priced later. So we attach here. We VIP pass. We find Comfey. Manaphy will also be necessary against this kind of a deck. Maybe a bunch of Comfeys and then slap down Ninja. We have the Cramorant already. We have Klara. We have Radzard. Jirachi is also super useful, by the way. Yeah, I think I'll just... the more the merrier. The more the merrier. Retreat. I'll wait with my Artisan because I know they are playing Paths and I don't like that. Yeah, that's an easy choice. Mirage Gate over the TM Devolution. Already have one in hand. Manaphy. They could Iono, which I wouldn't mind, to be honest. So I'm actually... I'm gonna slap down my Manaphy right now because I know how this goes. They Iono me, I could not find Nesbod and they Ninja, and that's super bad. Like currently, if they knock out one of my Comfeys, I can just have a bench slot for Jirachi, and then Jirachi's down, Manaphy's down, need to rely on to counter catch. I think I will try to be behind in prize cards and then sprinkle my way to victory right there. One card in that Lost Zone. So Lost Tina was also a very good deck. It actually got 3rd place with Alberto Conti doing its Lost Tina job, and yeah. These are decks you do see in top 8, so it's nice to see that the Radiant Charizard Lost Box variant is able to hold its own. So they're already getting rid of the water energy, so I was expecting that. I saw it was Lost Tina after seeing those mulligans, but... Double Tina. Okay. Switch cards are actually annoying here because they say like, oh, I'm going to put 3 on a Giratina to prepare itself for a Combustion Blast, and then they switch card. That's kind of annoying. And I think Alberto Conti's list actually was playing 4 switch cards, so that's actually the preferred switching out in this kind of deck. Although they actually get rid of an Escape Rope, and they're also playing Avery, so I'm very confused. Abyss Seeking, is that the way they're going? Okay, they're not going for low HP Pokemon, it seems. Okay, also the Roxanne hits the Lost Zone. Good to know. We have Vacuum to accelerate our process of getting cards in the Lost Zone. That's great. Okay. Artisan. We'll have to slap down Artisan at one point. Definitely the Radiant Zard. Cannot throw away that. Artisan. Yeah, they are sitting at how many cards in the Lost Zone? 5. 1 Comfey available. They're not gonna get more. But I will already get out my Jirachi. Yeah, to empty the deck a tiny little bit. Tiny little bit. And then I will go for Pokegear. Colress, of course. Colress time. This one, this one, this one. I don't need that many vacuums. We can get a lot of cards in the Lost Zone currently with vacuum, to be honest. But if we switch card and switch card, it's the same story. Yeah, I'll take these. These are great. So here we go. Switch card into you. Flowers are being selected. Roxanne and Klara. Roxanning an opponent. I think Zard could return. We have another Klara. I think Roxanne is actually not bad. Roxanning a Tina player, giving them a taste of their own medicine seems great. Now we switch into the Cram. Cram, 5 cards in the Lost Zone, not bad. We will actually add that up a little bit. We're gonna use the Lost Vacuum and actually get rid of the Artisan on top of that, turning it into 7 cards in the Lost Zone, preparing ourselves for a slap very, very shortly. We have Raihan and Mirage Gate, so if this Tina evolves, it could not get knocked out. Or we just leave the damage right there. And attack again with the Cram. Luckily, we do have Jirachi and Manaphy. And they are playing actually some counter catchers, so we need to be behind in prize cards and then take all of our prize cards simultaneously. If we take a look here, 2 Devolutions are in the discard pile. Actually in the Lost Zone, which I don't mind. There's the Mirage Gate. 7 cards in the Lost Zone for us. 7 in the opponent's Lost Zone. They actually got rid of boss, so they cannot go after my Manaphy, which is great. Are they gonna swing with the regular attack here? We can just Raihan and summon another one. No, it's going to be Giratina VSTAR with the Lost Impact instantly. Like, you don't see that every day. Okay, we are behind in prize cards. Very important. I would love to actually attack with Sableye this turn. If we find the resource that we have, Raihan, it's not going to be cutting the job, I suppose. Maybe I should have saved that vacuum. Klara, easy choice. With that said, we need to have a way out. So we can, with Raihan, get the DTE. They have taken 1 prize card. It's still not gonna matter, right? Can we attack with Zard here? I am surprised. Mirage Gate and DTE can get us there, I guess. And Raihan as well. So, Mirage Gate time. Okay. Fire here. Psychic here. Then we Raihan and DTE, right? That seems to be the best plan here. Raihan getting the Psychic here. Is DTE even in the deck? I should have checked. No! It's not in the deck. It is not in the deck, folks. It's fine. Well, they cannot go after it proactively. So that was kind of crazy, but we will use it later. I guess at this point is... we don't have what it takes currently. Like, we have the Raihan. Yo, the DTE is prized. This is my own fault. I should have checked. Should have checked, but it's still fine. It is still fine. We will just take a Colress. We have no way to get this guy out, which is so silly. I'll just take a Colress, I suppose. Because with 3, we can still not attack. The DTE is unfortunately prized. But it's fine. We will do it later. We can even knock this guy out. More Colress. Heavy Ball, Colress. Yeah, I'll just take double Colress. Try to set ourselves up. We have Roxanne as well, so... I am not too shabby about it. Yeah, we could have knocked this out, but then we would have been ahead in the price trade, which is sometimes tricky as well. They are sitting at 9 cards in the lost zone. Can they get another one in there? How many Colress? Ah, 2 Colress. So maybe they don't even have, if they have switch cards cannot help here. Concealed cards. So yeah, always check if your DTE is in your deck or not, because if the DTE was in the deck, I could have just slapped this Tina instantly, but I guess I'll have to wait. Also with these bench hitters, Manaphy and Jirachi, I don't have Cramorant anymore, so that's also pretty annoying. We are at 9 cards in the lost zone, however, so that's good. And they can also not grab Charizard because their boss is gone and Counter Catcher does not work currently. We can upgrade with that later. Okay, there's a Cram. We have the Klara as well, so they have taken 3 prize cards, which means 1 energy is sufficient to knock out this stuff. And I think I will just knock out this Giratina V right there. Cleansing Gloves. Yeah, 110 on this guy. This is gonna be way better. You can still attack again with the Tina, but that's about it. Then they have to waste all their resources. They have taken 2 prize cards, so we can Raihan on here and then use Counter Catcher to knock out the Tina. Let's go. Yeah, we don't even need the Raihan here. If we find, well, I'll still do it. I will Raihan, get an energy there. I will get my Counter Catcher. There's 2 of them in there, which is great. Then we will equal in price trade. And slap down Sableye. With an energy this time. And let's go. Combustion Blast. We still have Klara. We could technically do it again. But I'm gonna focus on spreading my damage first before we get Roxanne. But these 2 prize cards, is DTE in here? Of course DTE is in here. I knew this already. Small mistake by my part, but it's still fine not to be ahead in the prize trade. Definitely with Counter Catcher being a thing, and these guys will be safe forever. They cannot sprinkle. We can sprinkle, they cannot. They can Cramorant spit, but that's not gonna be doing it, so they will need to attack with Giratina here. Another Giratina being summoned. And an attachment going onto this one. They're gonna go for the VSTAR, the Star Requiem, making quick work of Radiant Charizard. I think at this point I'll start to sprinkle. 2 prize cards on this, it's fine. I will sprinkle on the Comfey and I will make sure I am in a position. Yeah, I'm in a position where I cannot. We can Roxanne the opponent, by the way. We can escape rope, Roxanne the opponent. Let's see what happens then. That's also a very funny fact here. If we rope and then a retreat as well, we can Roxanne the opponent, which is always super nice. Okay, escape rope. What will they What will they give us? If they give us the Tina, probably the Comfey, I suppose. Maybe the Ninja. Maybe the Ninja. The Ninja would be nice. That forces them to find an energy to retreat that, to do some more havoc. It is Comfey, that's fine. I will slap down a Comfey of my own. Get a Sableye established here. Yeah, currently sitting at, yeah, that's fine. Second Sableye. As soon as it gets knocked out, we can punish. And then we put a DTE just in case there. We can retreat it, whatever, it's fine. And then we Roxanne, the deck that likes to Roxanne. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so with that being said, we can even Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher is great to end the game though. But they can Abyss Seeking. They have only 2 cards. Maybe the correct play here, we can Palpat. Another Roxanne. Wow, they're not gonna alter our hand, right? I will just Flower Selecting. Beach Gourd. Just in case. And then I will retreat. And maybe they cannot draw themselves out of this one. And we will Counter Catcher this. And we will start sprinkling. We will also Palpat, getting the Roxanne and the Raihan in here. And now it's time to feel my Sprinkle Wrath. I will knock out the Comfey. I will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll put them all here. Then we can sprinkle this one. The Giratina will be stuck. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so we do have Klara and Raihan. This guy can get 2 prize cards and they cannot get any more Comfeys. Their deck has 26 cards, for all we know. A Colress! Of course! Of course! They still need to get out of the active though, but yeah, they're probably gonna do that with Jet. But they have already used their VSTAR. Yo, that's so crazy. That is crazy. Well, we can get Charizard back, slap that down, and sprinkle the active. Then we are sure to win because we knock out everything. Why do they... Roxanne is such a lie. Roxanne is such a lie. Yeah, we can sprinkle this one for 2 prize cards. And then we have a rope to knock out anything else, so it's fine. That was crazy. Sure, time for this one. Here we go. Klara, Zard, Fire, Psychic, Sableye, Sableye here. Was the Sableye, the other Sableye probably was a little bit better. Maybe I should have gotten out of Psychic Energy here. Maybe. Just maybe, yeah, because now we can, like, go everywhere. Dang it. Maybe this, yeah, maybe I should have gone for Sableye. That was way better than going for this strategy. Oh well. We have committed to it. 1 fire here. You can still Roxanne us. So all the Psychic Energies are still in the discard pile. There's still Raihan capabilities, so I think I'll just go for the Zard here. Let's go. Can still rope away. Beach Cord. Zard is not going to be doing too much, right? If they slap down Path. I guess we have no choice. That could be a huge mistake if they find Roxanne, but I did put Roxanne in their... yeah, in their lost zone already. And let's see if they can find enough pieces without any Comfeys. Okay. Fire Energy, that's great. 2 Fire Energies in the deck though, so if they Roxanne, there's 2 Fires in there. All of our Psychics will be gone, so I probably should have just gone for, like... There's Mirage Gate though. If they like Path Roxanne or Path Iono, we are done for. So this was a huge mistake. This should have been a Sableye, and I should have gotten the Psychic Energy out. But now they're like 2 Fire Energies here, so I guess there's that. We'll see what they bring to the table. They did already burn a Roxanne. There's already the Path. We did have the counter already in hand. They don't have any draw power, so at least we've blocked them out of that range. And if they attack with Cramorant, they lose. So they need to attack with the Tina, because otherwise we can just get a Cramorant of our own and just win the game that way. Interesting development. Lots of things to think about. I did not proactively slap down my Beach Cord because the Path, but I should have definitely just gone for Sableye and Energy. Also, I found it really strange that my Roxanne didn't work. 3 Colress in there, that's also good. 3 Colress there. There's the Giratina VSTAR, also Avery and Roxanne and Boss. Lots of supporters. There's the Lost Impact. Yeah, they did everything in their power to make sure, but we had like everything in hand, so let's go. This should have definitely been Sableye and the Psychic Energy, I know, but this also works. Let's say give Charizard some time to shine here. Attachment and rope and game. GG, well played, game, set, and match. Some minor mistakes were made, but still run away with the game, which is super awesome. And yeah, the opponent concedes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's upload. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in so many ways. Go also check out the sponsors of today's video. Dragon Shield for error sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. There is a link down below so you can get 5% off, or use the coupon ZABLOS5 to, of course, get 5% off on your Dragon Shield orders. There is cardmarket.com for European players. Use the referral name ZABLOSTCG. There is Pokemon, TCG live code card availability over at PokemonStore.com. Use the coupon code ZABLOSTCG for 5% off on everything on the website, so you can start creating these decks yourself. And there's also yourplaymat.com to create your own custom playmat from scratch. Get 10% off today by clicking that link down below. Have yourself a very fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Pokemon TCG info. Peace.